Welcome to the AEW Dynamite post show. It's your boy ABE from DET. I'm also joined by Chuck Jordan. He needed a moment real quick.
I am the anonymous one.
Okay.
I will not bear witness to another murder, so I am the anonymous one.
There was no murdering on today's show.
There was almost another murder. I saw it.
It was almost. They is on a mission. Moxley, his whole crew, they want a body before this season is over with. I can feel it, man. Something is going on.
Like I said, I am the anonymous one. I will not bear witness to another murder.
Right. Well, let's get into this AEW Dynamite for October 16th, 2024. It starts off, John Moxley opens the show with another one of his cinematic promos. Shout out to whoever has been shooting these Moxley promos. They've been absolute masterpieces, some of his best promo work in his career, period. But anyway, he lets the entire AEW roster know from this day forward, they work for him as he is the new AEW World Champion, and he is clearly, it was a joke before, but he's the champ now, so he's declaring war, and you got to take this brother serious. He holds the gold. Chuck, your thoughts on John Moxley in the opening of AEW?
That promo is amazing, but I don't understand him not having the title. Like, it's still in that gym bag.
I think he doesn't want to represent AEW. He's ashamed of everything that it is right now, so he's thrown it in that briefcase. And he's also, over the past few months, been mentioning he's going to give this to someone. There's a higher power than him. So,
yeah, but you can do like the guy at TNA and just spray paint it all, or do something. You can go get it customized.
I think like he's so embarrassed.
How Daniel Bryan had that tree belt back in the day.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's just so embarrassed by the company and everybody in it, so he don't want nothing to do with it until the leader shows up, which we all believe is Shane McMahon, but we could be right, could be wrong. We will see in due time. But next up, Adam Cole comes out demanding MJF fight him right now. But instead, MJF is on the screen far away from Adam Cole, and he lets him know he will never fight him, and he cannot get the final chapter in his revenge. But Adam Cole declares he will get his hands on MJF eventually, and he'll regret the day he ever met Adam Cole. Baby. Now I'm all for Adam Cole and everything, but like y'all probably don't know, Chuck is a brand new AEW watcher. He's been watching it for the last few weeks now, but Adam Cole was the heel. MJF was the babyface when they last feuded with each other. Adam Cole turned on him, betrayed him. He was the devil in disguise. He helped Samoa Joe take the title off MJF. He was the bad guy. For him to be coming back now as a babyface is blowing my fucking mind right now. I mean, I'm all for storytelling, but make it make sense, AEW.
I told you before. It's automatic process of relation. MJF has been the heel since he left, which means he is now the biggest heel, which means if you're the enemy of the heel, you're technically the babyface now.
Curvin says, you guys thinking about wrestling all day, every day. Don't do something else. It pays our bills, man. What do you want, my lights to go out? This literally pays the bills. Wrestling is every day, all day, 24/7, 365.
Hey, man, look, as long as they keep posting wrestling every day, I'm going to keep being here every day.
Exactly. It's free money. Who wouldn't?
Hey, man, it's entertaining.
Exactly. But shout out Adam Cole, MJF. Like I say, I don't know where the hell they headed with this. I just hope this pays off, because fooling us longtime viewers who clearly know the story, trying to make it seem like Adam Cole is in the wrong. No, he is in the fucking wrong. He did MJF horrible, screwed him over completely. So I'm not buying this whole babyface gimmick. Hopefully it's some type of swerve and they make it make sense, Tony. That's all I'm saying.
No, it make sense. MJF was never truly a good guy. He's always been a heel. He's a natural heel.
Right. Right, 100%, 100%. But anyway, next up, Briscoe accepts Jericho's rematch to the Ring of Honor Championship as he ushers his boys FTR to the ring as they defeat Big Bill and the Rotten Apple Brian Keith. Afterwards, the Outrunners come out to celebrate with FTR, seemingly setting up some 8-man tag in the future between Roosh and his crew versus the Outrunners and FTR. This was a solid match. I'm all for Jericho winning the Ring of Honor Championship, but let's just get to it. We're dragging it on. They're having their second match now. I want to see Jericho take that title. Let's get Ring of Honor their own show and let him usher that new show in. Jericho's a great figure. He could be the world champion over there. Bring that brand up just like he did AEW, but quit dragging it along. Just give the man the goddamn title. And as far as the Outrunners, please, FTR is a serious, legitimate tag team. Having them playing around, cosplaying with these guys is absolutely ridiculous. So let's just stop it, please. Show FTR some respect. Let them get some title shots. Stop the gimmicks, man. Just stop, man. Your thoughts on this segment, Chuck?
I didn't understand it. I'm still new, but it was all right for a match.
Yeah, match it was decent, man. And shout out Big Bill. A lot of people gave him a lot of shit, saying he couldn't make it without Enzo. He's looking good in shape, giant. Just got to get his mic skills together. Branch away from Jericho.
Can't teach that.
You can't teach that. And they did scream soft during the show, so he still exists, man. He's still on the brain of folks. Shout out Enzo, man. Somebody get that man a job. But next up, Mercedes Moné defeats Queen Aminata. Chuck has already given it a thumbs down. He hates this woman. I don't understand it. It was a solid match. Camille, the Enforcer, a.k.a. Diesel, was ringside looking as good as ever, holding down the fort for her girl, Mercedes Moné, as she gets the win. And shout out Queen Aminata for just getting some shine lately. She's been killing it online on her TikToks. They've been going viral like crazy, so I think AEW is paying her off with more TV time. But shout out Queen Aminata. Chuck, your thoughts on seeing your girl Mercedes Moné?
Forgettable match. Forgettable person. Next.
Wow. Can you break this down for me? Because not only just you, it's a lot of people who just give Mercedes Moné like hell. What don't
Sasha Banks?
Like? Mercedes Moné is her name. Put some respect on it.
Sasha Banks 2.0. She didn't even change the character. She kept the same character, just intensified it.
She got Camille now. She never had a bodyguard. She got Camille, the brick house.
Like I said, 2.0. Sasha Banks 2.0.
Is it her wrestling skills, her mic skills, her presentation?
Mic. It's just her mic and presentation for me.
Mic
the in-ring ability I can never knock, because she is, like I always say, she is a phenomenal wrestler. She's always been great in the ring. It's the stuff when she talks, it's annoying.
Right.
And then just her, I don't know, it's just like you didn't grow up like this and you keep acting like you this. Like we saw the documentaries of how you grew up. Yeah, your cousin is Snoop, but you not Snoop. You trying to ride off the whole, I'm like that because of my cousin Snoop.
Right. You saying she really not about that life. That's what you're saying pretty much.
No.
All right, I understand. Hey, I'm not mad at it. I just wanted to understand your point of view and other people, because I absolutely love Mercedes.
And that's the character you keep pushing. It's not you.
I love it, man.
It's not organic. It irritates the shit out of me.
All right. To each his own. I'm not gonna knock your opinion.
I
just want you to give her a chance.
Forgettable match, forgettable person. Next up.
Wow. Well, let's forget this segment and move right along then.
I've already forgot it.
The Elite are backstage with a birthday cake for Kenny Omega, who has been missing in action after having 20 inches of his intestine removed because he had the same disease that Brock Lesnar had, diverticulitis in his stomach. He's been gone for almost a year. Who knows when he comes back? But they present him with a cake for his birthday. They dump a tub of organs on it, hinting towards his missing organs that he's missing. And they say, "Get well soon, Kenny, or die. Either way, we're cool with either one." That was some sick, demented shit to say, man. That was sick, man.
They need to pray for forgiveness.
They need to pray for forgiveness, man. That
This
man
man
was
is
real life
disgusting.
sick. Real life sick. Emergency room. But AEW, they push these envelopes sometimes, man. They really draw the line between fiction and reality. Like the Briscoes, we were just talking about. Briscoe is fighting Jericho for the ROH title. Well, Briscoe, his brother, passed away in a car accident. And Jericho mocked that on TV. It's like they sometimes they push the envelope a little too far. But if the wrestler is cool with it, hey, it's cool with me, I guess. Hey, you're blurring the lines between fiction and reality. But pray for that boy Kenny, man. You don't want to wish nothing bad
Hey,
on your number one wrestler.
all I know is try Jesus, don't try me,
Don't try.
cause I
Definitely
throw
don't.
hands.
Well, somebody else who was throwing hands was the Conglomerate versus the Elite. But it ends up in a no contest as Moxley, like I said, they come down and throw hands. Moxley and his whole crew, they wreck shop. More people come down from the back. Daniel Garcia comes down. Private Party comes down. Orange Cassidy, they all get wrecked and laid waste as the Elite, Okada and Jack Perry, just stare on like, hey, we may be the EVPs, but this ain't our problem. It's going to be your problem in a minute because Moxley and his crew are on a war path for everybody who is not on their side. Are you feeling this whole war movement you seeing from Moxley?
I thought she was gonna hang that man. I don't see another murder.
Shout out Marina Shafir.
When I don't know his new name, the old Cesaro, when he took the belt
Claudio.
off my man.
Claudio.
Okay, when Claudio took the belt off my man, I was like, what are you doing? Pause. And then gave it to her and threw it, and they wrapped it around his neck and he lifted him up. I was like, yeah, they're about to hang a man.
Right.
And then they took the stairs and slammed. Whoever is backstage thinking about the most fucked up angles of how to hurt somebody, this is genius. Because I literally was at home like squeamishing, like, ugh, like, oh my god, they're gonna kill this guy.
Yeah, man, they are on a war path. I cannot wait till they get to the meat and potatoes of this feud. It's starting to drag a little bit. I was hoping this week. Now he's got the title. Let's explain a little more. Maybe bring out whoever this leader is. Let's start telling the story a little more. But this can only last so long, kicking everybody's ass every week, man. We got to get somewhere with the story. So let's speed this up, Tony. Speed it up just a little bit. I am enjoying it. You're getting great characters from it. Wheeler Yuta, Marina Shafir, who you said was hanging a man. These characters are being elevated through this storyline. So I'm all for that. But let's just keep
why she's not fighting for a title. She could easily take it off. What's her name to be forgotten?
Mariah May, or you talking about Mercedes Moné? That's who you talking
that
about.
One
clearly. She will. I think she will. She is like a newer wrestler, even though she is professionally trained to fight. Professional wrestling is a different field, but she is mastering her craft. And I think if she wasn't involved in this story, she'd be fighting for a title for sure.
No, I'd have her go get her, be a part of this story. I'd have them. It's just me. Instead of just one guy having all of them, and literally make it to where it's a problem for everybody because we got all the titles and you can't beat us. We're going to beat you, jump you, take it, and take off.
I agree with you, man.
And throw them all in the briefcase.
I agree with you, man. And there are no titles. There is no representation. I'm for it, man. But maybe not Mercedes. Let's take Mariah's belt, maybe.
No. She's the first one to murder.
God, come on, man. Give her a break.
Send her on a stretcher to her ex-husband.
Wow, man. She's happily moved on, man. Come on, man. Let her breathe, man. Let her breathe.
All right, well, send her to Bailey.
Okay.
Or Pam, as we call her. Send her back to Pam.
Shout out Pam, man. Well, next up.
Send her to stretcher to Pam.
Shelton Benjamin.
On a gurney to Pam.
Looking in tip-top shape. Shout out to TRT. It's an amazing drug, and older wrestlers take full advantage of it. This man was jacked to the gills. TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. It's the new
Shelton Benjamin?
Huh?
Are we talking about Shelton Benjamin?
We are talking about Shelton Benjamin, man.
Man, he's always looked like that.
And
I'm not about to say he's on the roids.
I'm not saying they're roids either. It's natural. TRT is natural. Billy Gunn's on it. Other people are on it. It's a natural thing. It's not steroids.
I was about to say Shelton has looked like that since him and Brock was a tag team.
Yeah, he
Shout out
looked
to them being a tag team
super
back in the
jacked
day.
right now. But Shelton looked like that, and he defeats Leo Rush, which was a pretty damn good match for his AEW debut. MVP afterwards gets on the mic and issues a challenge for Shelton Benjamin versus Swerve Strickland. And after commercial break, they didn't waste no time as Swerve and Prince Nana was backstage, and they accepted MVP's challenge. They said any type of match, anywhere, set it up. Swerve will be there to show whose house? Swerve's house. Your thoughts on Shelton
Swerve, when I
Benjamin? How he
tried
looking? How
Swerve.
you think Shelton looking AEW, man?
I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. I was not paying attention to this match at all. I was looking at old girl off to the side. Like every time the camera was on her, I was like, "Who is she?"
The baddie,
and
Miss Gray.
But then Shelton Benjamin hit Leo with that damn knee up on the ropes and like he was trying to catch himself going down. I was like, that was a dangerous ass spot.
Right.
But after that, I started paying attention, and Sheldon reminded me of who Sheldon was, and I'm sorry I did not put no respect on your name, sir, because I forgot. Like I said, I remember back when you and Brock Lesnar was partners, and I thought that they could have been the longest reigning tag team ever until Brock just had to go solo. But Jesus, Shelton Benjamin is nasty.
100%, man.
That knee spot, I'm telling you, he hit him in the knee. Like he ran up the side apron, popped him, and then he had to catch his balance going down. But I'm like, that opened my eyes, and I paid attention from that. Then I was thinking to myself, what is his finisher? But then that slam that he did at the end, that Leo Rush looked like he never went that fast in his life spinning around.
Right, man.
Even by the time Leo could even caught composure, it was already like a 4 count. This was a hell of a match, and I love how MVP didn't waste no time calling what he wanted out.
Exactly, man. I can't wait to see how Bobby plays into this picture whenever he decides to show up. He really don't even got to. They could milk this a little bit, a couple more weeks. Bobby could chill a little bit more, man. It's no rush for him right now. They telling stories.
I just think it's gonna be gonna get the upper on Benjamin, and then they're gonna talk shit about why did we even need you in the first place,
right?
And then we will see, as I call him, the Almighty.
And a cheap plug, like you were saying earlier. Shout out to the beautiful Layla Gray, and check out her new single "Baddie" on YouTube and streaming on all platforms. And she's amazing, man. What can I say? I can't wait to see this.
Our show was distracted. Like I didn't even know who Benjamin Sheldon was fighting at first. I was just looking at her like, oh,
hello.
Who is this annoying guy? Who is this annoying guy around her? Move him out the way. Who is she fighting tonight? No, she wasn't fighting.
Shout out the 6'6" Horror Kingman, man. I appreciate that comment, brother. It's trolls everywhere. You gotta see them and just keep it moving. But next up, Mariah May is backstage, pissed off, talking to Renee, saying that everyone is congratulating Willow, but they should be congratulating her, as she is the one who won the goddamn match and is still champion. She issues a warning to the women's division and everybody involved with AEW, even international. She said, even Mexico, anybody who wants a piece of her, stop running and come get some. And out of nowhere comes Anna Jay, who's been on her New Japan Pro Wrestling tour lately, trying to make a name for herself as an actual wrestler. I'm telling you, she won me over. I saw some matches over there. I was impressed. So I'm looking forward to seeing her back in AEW and what she's going to do. Getting thrown to the wolves, a sacrificial lamb to Mariah May is crazy to start off with, but why not shoot for the top when you come back? Chuck, your thoughts on the AEW champion, Mariah May?
I like her. It reminds me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on it at the time. Can't really think about it. It's just
Toni Storm, her protege.
I'd say like a mixture between her and can't think of the other person right now. But yeah, she's good. Looking interesting.
Yeah, she's a legit champ, man. She got a look. She can talk. She can wrestle like a mother. She can go 100%, man. So He says, so Anna Jay is face now. This is the most flippiest AEW I've ever seen. I mean, you got guys in the blink of an eye going from babyface to heel and even girls. So thank you for saying that. Seeing Adam Cole come back, he's instantly a babyface. Seeing Anna Jay, she come back, she's a babyface now. It's like, come on, man. Let's ease our way over into the transition a little bit. I mean, they just showing up next day.
He's on down the road.
And
I
they
have
just
no idea
showing
what's
up here.
going on, so I can't tell y'all who's face and who's not.
If you don't know, Chuck is
I'm just
new to
going with
this,
the flow.
but I'm giving Chuck credit for just watching these past few weeks. So I appreciate you being here, brother. It gets better from here, trust me. But anyway,
I
next
done already seen 4 murders.
they wish
A
death on their
title
best friend.
change, a death threat,
It's wild at AEW, man.
some intestines on the table,
Yep. That was all happened today. You are right.
and an invisible woman fight another chicken with a bodyguard on the outside.
Wow. Shots continually fired at Mercedes Moné, man. You and her got a hug and make up. This is getting out of control, man.
Hey,
Clearly.
dog.
Clearly.
I now know what it is, dog.
What is it?
We can't see her like we couldn't see her homeboy.
Oh my God. You are ridiculous, man.
Next.
Up, we got Don Callis' family comes out looking stronger than ever with Kyle Fletcher, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, and the new international champion Takeshita as they issue a warning to the entire AEW roster that they are taking over, and Takeshita will be defending this title not just in AEW but internationally, and I like that. That's the international title. Pac used to take it. When Pac had it, he would take it to New Japan and different places to defend it. And I like them going back to that. International means that belt travels. I would like to see Takeshita go to New Japan, fight some of his old buddies. But the star to me of this promo is Kyle Fletcher. Mark my words, that kid is the future, not just an AEW of professional wrestling. He has the looks, he has the mic skills, he has the height and the size. We already know he can go in the ring. He was trained by Will Ospreay. That kid is the future. Mark my words, man. But your thoughts on the Don Callis family, Chuck?
I was gonna say, what's his name? The Judgment Day can learn from these guys. Whenever you're getting booed, just turn the mics up.
Yep. Talk
a little louder, and then feed into it instead of getting mad at him. Pull like he did. You know what? You guys y'all keep booing. Y'all don't deserve the information. F off. We're out of here. Like,
right.
He just garnished more heel heat. I was just like, oh, that's how you play into that.
Don Callis. I'm not gonna put him on the. I'm not gonna put him on the level. So don't think I'm disrespecting your boy. But Don Callis is the equivalent of Paul Heyman at AEW. He's a great manager, man. He can really make a heel turn just dark and sadistic. So I just love him as a manager, man. He is so underrated, man.
Because I was gonna say that I learned that from watching my man Paul. Remember when he used to come out with Brock and they would boo? He would just sit there and I'll wait. Right. Like he'll make the fans chill out before he start talking.
Exactly. Six says Adam Cole was dumb. He the one who turned on MJF. Then he talked to Willow like shit, but he said MJF was a bad one. Like, yeah, I completely agree, man. I completely agree with everything you're saying. This is ridiculous. Adam Cole, he did all that heel shit, and he just supposed to show up and be a good guy. I'm not believing that, AEW. You get negative points in the final score for tonight for that one. I'm not feeling that at all, man.
But y'all wasn't feeling the boom? Adam Cole,
not
baby.
If you would have been here to see this whole build up he did with turning on MJF, he had a whole army with devil masks. He went out of his way to ruin this man's life, and we just supposed to cheer for him. Fuck him and that boom. That's why Britt Baker left you little twig. But anyway,
boom.
Next up. Ricochet. I'm going to give some props to Ricochet because I've been shitting on this man lately, you know? I've been really killing him. But today, Ricochet gives one of his best promos to date in AEW as he says
somebody probably wrote it for him.
Yeah, probably. He will be on Collision. And anyone who wants to test him can step up, including Takeshita, who cost him not once but twice at the International Championship. This was decent promo, man. Decent. Your thoughts?
The only person who is on the Invisible Woman's level of promo is this man right here.
Wow.
The only thing I about this guy right here is his in-ring flippity flips and high fly floppity flops, and of course his future wife.
Yeah,
I love
Samantha
her.
Irvin. Shout out Samantha. So you basically are saying
Ah,
Mercedes and Ricochet should just shut up and wrestle.
I'm not going to say that as a black man because you always say shut up and just play. But yes, they should shut up and wrestle.
Okay, I see what you're saying. It's not racially profiling, it's just a statement you're making. I got it. I got it.
Yes.
100% agree though, man. I think Ricochet needs a manager. He should have been the one to turn on Ospreay. Maybe not Kyle Fletcher just yet. It should have been him in that spot next to Don Callis. That would have been amazing. I said it weeks ago. Ricochet needs to be a heel. Fuck this baby face, super mega man bullshit you're doing. It's not working, bro. Cut it out. Cut it completely out. Well, one person who could teach Ricochet about being a heel is the sadistic son of a bitch, Christian Cage, who gets the win over Switchblade Jay White as Hangman comes down in the main event with receipts from Wrestle Dream for Jay White beating him. Flips over the rope, hit him with a buckshot lariat, allowing Christian Cage to get the 1, 2, 3, as clearly Wrestle Dream was not the end of Hangman versus Jay White. This is going to go on a few more weeks between Hangman and the Bang Bang Gang. You being a WWE fan and seeing Christian back in the day, how does it feel to see him now at his old age still going at it?
Um, I'm not shocked at the character he's playing because he's always been great at playing a heel, just like he was great at playing a good guy. But I always liked him more of a heel.
Yeah.
But to see him at an old age, it was kind of refreshing. Just kind of like how seeing Jericho, it was like, oh, blast from the past. From me, like I was like, oh, I know this guy.
Yeah.
And then see his character. I mean, I see people talking about, oh, like I can't believe he's this person now. I'm like, I can. He kind of was always a dick. Even when he was in WWE, he was a dick.
Right.
It was just, and he plays it well. Like the only time we ever seen him kind of like a good guy was when him and Edge would usually link up, and then anytime he's by himself, he was a dick again.
100%.
So I think he's always played the heel great.
Man, he's playing this fatherly role. It's just amazing, man. It's like he goes to people who have fathers, and you talk about playing some real life shit. Like it's guys who dad died, and he's sitting up here talking about, I know you don't got a father. He'd be ashamed of you in heaven right now. This brother is pushing the limit when it comes to being a heel and professional wrestler. And I think personally, this is his best work ever. I'm not going to compare it to Edge and Christian because they were a tag team. But as far as singles, this singles version of Christian is way better than any singles version he ever had in WWE. Hands down. 100%. 100%. Six says, you didn't hear from me, but I think Britt fucking with Swerve. That's what I've been told. Ooh, but Brett looked like Lena the plug. Well, and they both date too, named Adam. Wow. That's a dark rumor right there. I thought Swerve and Mercedes was doing something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is Swerve and Britt Baker. Shout out Swerve running his house, you know. On a scale of 1 to 10 tonight, Chuck, what are you giving AEW Dynamite?
Well, I can grade this one. There was no actual murders. I can grade this one. And I'm giving this a solid 8.
A solid 8. It's getting a B, man. That's higher than me. And I'm the AEW mark, and I'm about to go lower than you. This was like a 7.2 to me, man. I was very disappointed we didn't get a further continuation of why does Moxley have the belt in the suitcase. The Adam Cole thing was a slap in my face as an intelligent wrestling fan, I should say.
Yeah, it said WWE. Yep, go ahead. You can come back over. You can come back over.
I'm on both sides. People think I just hate WWE.
Mark.
I do love it.
Mark.
I do love it.
You can come back. You can come back.
I do love it. But I love WWE as well. I will not ever.
We all know the only reason that you came back to WWE was because Cody came back.
Right.
If it wasn't for him, you'd be like,
100%.
fuck
Right.
WWE.
You're right.
So
You're right.
nah, yo,
You're
you
right.
can come over.
Cody.
You can just join us.
Cody's my guy, and he brought me back to the dark side. I'm all aboard WWE. Let's go. But yeah, I'm giving it a 7.2. It was a C show to me. This was not what you have for a follow-up to a pay-per-view. It could have been more. You could have told some more stories. And like I say, the Adam Cole shit just pissed me the hell off. The only good thing I like is just Moxley and them running shop, wrecking everybody. Yeah.
I guess for me, because I don't know shit, I was going coming off of
Sick
Dream.
feel the same way. Sick feel the same way. He said this show was all over the place. What else?
Like I said, well, Sick, I'm new, so for me it was I don't know the history, so for me it just is a continuation of Dream, so I enjoyed it.
He is giving it he lowered than me. I gave it a 7.2. He gave it a 4. That's not even passing. Wow.
Should I not be watching this show anymore?
KC4L Wrestling Takes. He says TK and them cook tonight. Story up the butt. There is no excuse for them not to do this every week. I thought it was good story. It was decent story. The pay-per-view was done well. I just wanted more. If this was a regular show, I might have graded it higher, but for it being the follow-up to a pay-per-view, that's why I was a little down on it. I wanted more. And the Adam Cole was an insult to me as a professional wrestling fan. I just do not like that turn. You can't just have a man show up and he's a goddamn baby face. Tell a story. Make us love him all over again.
Man, I think they catering to the new guys like me, because Adam Cole being a face, baby, I was here for it.
Yeah. He said that the BCC took the NWO promo word for word. If you are right, I am clipping that. I'm making a post and I'm giving you all the credit for it. But I'm going to look for that. I need to fact check that, man, because it did feel pretty NWO-ish to me. The whole thing they doing, it just feels NWO, man. I don't know. We got to finish the story, like Cody said.
So what is the next AEW, man? I'm ready for it.
The next AEW, people have been pushing me to do Collision and Rampage. No, thank you. Not yet. But eventually we will get there. But the next time you will see us on AEW will be next week, Dynamite. If you want to do a Collision and Rampage, feel free. It's just too much wrestling for me to be adding more shows. I only get one day off a week, and that's Thursday. And
wait, they do back-to-back shows?
Yes, they do a show on Friday and Saturday, Collision and Rampage.
So they do Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, so they don't got one tomorrow.
No, tomorrow's TNA. Okay. We don't cover TNA, but goddamn it, we probably will be covering that soon, and I'll end up having no days off. So the hell with my life,
Hey, no days off, no plays off. Come on.
Yeah, KC says Rampage is Friday and Collision is Saturday. Don't watch either.
That might conflict with my Samoan Dynasty watch.
Yeah,
I might DVR it.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just I get enough off of Dynamite, and then I watch Collision and Rampage through the clips online. But eventually, if they keep cooking like they are, I will definitely start covering Rampage and Collision. And then
I'll DVR it.
Shockwave, they got a new show, Shockwave, coming to Fox. So I probably will cover that because Fox is pretty fucking big, But what did it say? Like how BCC invades AEW and they sign to AEW. Yes, 100%. This is a clean NWO heist of a storyline right here. But let's see if they give it a little twist and make it a little different. But next time you will see us all will be this Friday. We have a huge SmackDown post show with a ton of guests. A couple cameos who you guys probably wouldn't have expected for us to collab with, but they will be here this Friday, so check it out. And if you are in the comments and you ever want to join us, our door is always open. We're not just the host of the Holy Shhh Podcast. You guys are too. You want to jump on here and talk that shit with us, man, feel free, man. Just DM me and you can join us anytime you want. But until Friday, though, SmackDown post show, it's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is the anonymous Chuck Jordan.
And you've been tuned in to the Holy Shhh.
Wait. The anonymous. I am the anonymous one.
It's the Holy Shhh Podcast. We out.
I am anonymous.